forget to subscribe to my channel, and while you're at it, click the bell to be notified of future videos. This is corn and beans. It's a very old-fashioned quilt block. This one finishes at 12 inches. One of the YouTube subscribers to my channel asked if I could look into the corn and beans block. I found out that there are so many variations of the block, and they look totally different when you switch your fabrics around. And I switched this up to make the piecing a little bit easier. Most of the piecing, they want you to piece these corners. So you're dealing with all these little half triangles and making this large triangle shape. But I thought, no, there's got to be a better way. So I used half square triangles and squares to make it easier to piece. Here are 4 blocks set block to block. Patch A is a 2-inch finished square. We cut 2.5-inch squares. Here are the AccuQuilt dies that will cut this. And the other patch is patch B. It's a 2-inch finished half square triangle. We cut 2 7/8-inch squares, cut them in half once on the diagonal, and we'll get 2 patches. And these are the patches we need for all of the rest of the half square triangles and the AccuQuilt dies that will cut them. I used AccuQuilt to cut all of mine for this demo, but on here you will see, let's take the background fabric for instance. Here are the squares you cut, so you need 10 squares. I'm using one fabric. You can use an assortment, or maybe low volume prints or whatever you like. And for the B patches, I have divided these up because there are so many different combinations. So there's actually 4 different combinations. This is the blue and white half square triangles, and we need 8 of them. These are the black and white half square triangles. We need 8 of those. And these are 4 black and white half square triangles and 4 green and white half square triangles. I separated these out because if you wanted to do half square triangles 8 at a time here and 2 at a time here, or just to give you more options in your piecing. So what you would do, if you look here at the blue and white, this B would be right down here for this blue and white. So whatever you do for this one, you do for this one up here. And that's how they're all separated out for all 3 of these different fabrics. If you look here, these are the piecing instructions right here. So you'll see we make 4 of the green and white, 12 of the black and white, and 8 of the blue and white half square triangles. So that's what we're going to do first, is make the half square triangles. These are my squares, and we'll use those later when we're piecing the units. Right now we're going to make our half square triangle pieces. If you have cut patches like I did, we have 24 of the background fabrics, and then these all add up to 24. So we're going to make a total of 24 half square triangles. And you'll just take this stack and sew it to this stack. You don't have to worry about how many you're doing because you have 24 in this stack and 24 in this stack. So however you make your half square triangles, go ahead and do all of your half square triangle units now. Once you finish all of your half square triangles, you'll look at step 2. We're going to sew 4 different units. And each of these units, when you finish, should measure 4.5 inches. We'll do, these are the side units, these 2. We're going to do 2 of each. And the difference is the direction of this half square triangle. And then we'll make 1 of the center units, which is a 4 patch. And then 4 of the corner units, which look like this. Here are the 4 different units. We have 2 of these, 2 of these, 1, and 4. Now we'll just put them together into the block. We'll look at the diagram and start with our 4 patch unit in the center. Then we'll put our corner units. And these, the dark triangle points in toward the center for all of these corner units. Now we have to pay attention to where the side units go. So this will go, this goes like this because it has to meet this one. And this is going to be the same thing, and it will go like that. You might have to just do trial and error on this. You want these 2 half square triangles in this square to make a larger triangle. And so now you have the block laid out. We'll stitch the top units together, the middle and the bottom. Press your seams and then stitch the rows together. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and while you're at it, click the bell to be notified of future videos.